Hi to everybody, people of Just Radio, welcome from Rugantino to Stardust, the new podcast Galaxy. Well, on last episode we talked about how people could feel a kind of shot after what we faced on last month because of the coronavirus and the COVID-19, and about all the situation emerged while we had the lockdown. And one of these could be the depression. Well, the depression is made by many aspects, and today I want to focus on one of these, when the people feel alone, lonely. So sometimes we feel alone because we really are. So this is normal. We feel like this because actually is what is happening around us, because there is nobody for some reason, because we live alone, we live far away from our family, our friends, and in this case this kind of feeling is not something to be worried about, because it's something normal, as I said. And it's enough to meet some friends, to talk with somebody, to feel better, to don't feel anymore like this. It is just a feeling of this moment that we are living, not really some issue we have inside our mind. The real problem occurs when we are with many people, so we can talk with other person around us, or we live in family, we regularly meet friends, and also if we live with other people, in real our soul feels alone. Well, in this case it's something different. It's something that we have to investigate, to go deeper in this situation, to understand why we feel so lonely. Also, if we live with other people and we are not physically alone at home or while we work or something like this, because we have the chance to meet other people around, friends, not friends. Well, in this case there is something that make us feel lonely, alone. Also, if we really are not like this, in this case we have a real state of mind, something that we just feel inside ourselves, inside our mind, inside our soul, because many times is related to the depression, and something happened around us, because many reasons can produce this kind of state of mind. Maybe we have serious problems at work, or in our family, or with our girlfriend or wife or husband. Well, or maybe we had a bad argument with a good friend of us, or in other cases there is a mix of these reasons that working together make us feel so bad, and to feel alone, really alone. Also, if we are in the middle of a bunch of people in the street or in a commercial center or something like this. And I know it's not easy at all to go out from this situation, from this kind of feeling, because it's like it got its roots inside ourselves. So it's not really easy to take them out, to feel good again like we used to be before that some bad events or that kind of events happened to us. Well, when we feel like this, we need to find a solution to back to live normally, regularly, like we used to do before. And one way to do it is to try to get the positive vibes from every single things that can happen around the day, during the day. There is the sun today, so try to think positive and to get everything nice that we see during the day. As I said about the sun, but can be everything else, like a good talk with some job partner, with some friend, or also just a call, or maybe because we find at the restaurant or at home some nice food we like to eat. Well, it's this kind of solution, this kind of method could sound a little bit silly for somebody, but that's not like this. believe me, this help a lot, especially when you have this kind of depression and this feeling of being seriously alone, also if you are not like that. So turning yourself in a positive way, turning yourself positively to face everything of the day and the night, to try to get every little positive vibe from everything around you could help you in some way. I don't say that this will work at 100%. I don't say that for sure you will feel better. This can happen, you can feel better, but at the same time you need to do step by step a little walk, a little part toward your goal, and your goal in this case is to back to be normal, to live normally. So try to get everything positive from your day, and as I say, it can be everything. Also just walking and you see a child that smiles to you. When this child smiles to you, you take this positive vibe and make yours this vibe, to say, wow, nice, this baby smiled to me, so maybe I'm not so ugly, maybe I'm not so bad. And if you get a compliment from some friend or people in the street for some reason, or at work because you did something good, or just something normal, but somebody wanted to compliment with you for some reason, well, take it. Don't take it positively and not take it negatively, because we know that when we have that kind of bad feelings, that we are alone, we are depressed, also something good can be taken in the wrong way. So try to take always the positive things from what you are experiencing to back to the regular life you had before this state of mind that make you feel so lonely. And in case you see that this situation carry on for some weeks or months, I suggest to call a doctor, a psychologist, and to talk with him, because in this case they can really help us to feel much better than what we are doing right now. So don't be shy, don't be afraid. It's not a shame to ask for some help, because sometimes we need some help and other people can do it. And in this case, feel free to open yourself to somebody, to tell what you are feeling, what you are experiencing, because also talking about what you are experiencing can help a lot. So in the case you are feeling like this, that you are feeling alone, don't be worried, because you can feel much better than what you are feeling now, and you can back to live the life you had before. Well, we are at the end of this episode of Stardust, and the last advice I want to give you to help in some way if you feel like this is to remember to keep in your mind that nothing and nobody is worth to make you feel bad like this. So try to smile to yourself and to be positive, to go over this situation and to back to live your life, the life you deserve to live happily. Well, for today, for this week is all for this episode of Stardust. I say you goodbye and see you to next week, always on GS Radio.